All right, guys. So we got two questions of the day for you. My question of the day for you is if an adult commits a murder, but then they identify as a baby, should they get charged with murder and or get a lesser sentence because technically they're a minor? Leave it in
My
the comment
question
section
is,
below.
oh, okay. And my question is, how shitty is China? I want to hear how on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shit, 10 being amazing, utopia. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shit is China?
I like it. Can't wait to hear your answers. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This headbanging schmutz is Tyler. And it is,
Listen, a good song.
I believe you were. And it is Wednesday? Yes, the hump day. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. All right. So, hope everyone's had a good week so far. If you are in the Winnipeg area or even the surrounding Winnipeg area, apparently we got like a storm of the century coming. So, hope everyone's got some food and generators and heat or space heaters if needs be. I know I had to go run out and get some of this stuff because last year we had our power go out and we needed some friends of ours to come rescue us. So that was fun. So trying to avoid playing the I need a knight in shining armor to come rescue me again this year. So yeah. So everybody, make sure you got your drinks and everything else that you're gonna need and enjoy the coziness, I guess. And if you have to travel, drive safe. All right. So what do we got on the docket today, Tyler?
Do 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 wow. Okay, sorry, I'll pause the song. It's a good
Yeah.
fucking song. Gets me pumped up. Makes me want to punch stuff. Gets me fired up. I want to go, fuck yeah!
Is it the
High
Leo
five.
song?
Yeah.
And what song is that
Okay,
to let
so
everyone else know what you were rocking to?
no, shut up. Mind your own business. So Disney employees, this is pretty messed up. This is in Polk County. This is in Florida. Disney is kind of getting embroiled in a human trafficking ring.
Excuse you?
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, they're mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So
Hmm.
yeah. So we're gonna look at that. I have just a bit of a description from the sheriff of Polk County, discussing of more than 100 people from Disney being arrested for child stuff, human trafficking stuff.
That many now? I know
Oh,
that I've seen like I think when I was watching Crowder, they were talking about at one point they had done like a sting operation and arrested like 17 people at once, which is
well,
insane.
from Disney. Oh yeah, like Disney's got a
Do you think that's like part of the thing
touching
that's
problem.
on the resume? Like I feel like there's a lot of them that I'm hearing about that work there. So, do you think that's like part of the hiring process that's on their application? How do you feel
Like,
about children?
huh, huh, 2 years graphic design. Oh, you went to the University of Florida. Ooh. Oh, wow. Um, you have any expertise in child porn,
I
video videography,
feel like it needed to be said a little differently, even like photography or something.
minor exposed videography? Um, that and there are messed up videos coming out of China. I'm sure some of you have seen them, but It's seriously disturbing. It is disturbing, and this is what happens. I'll save it. I'll save it. It is messed up. This is why I have sympathy for the people. Like I got into a bit of a back and forth on retard book because again, our MPs, conservatives are saying, "Oh, Canada needs to do more to help Ukraine." And I said, "I have no problem sending humanitarian aid to the citizens. However, sending military equipment to another country, I don't agree with. I don't agree with that at all."
That doesn't make any sense
And
to me whatsoever. It's like, no, we're not gonna get involved and we're not gonna go and actually, like, fight ourselves, but here's a bunch of money, here's a bunch of equipment. Good luck? Like, why?
oh, it's the so so I had said, considering some of the atrocities that's happening inside of Ukraine, like from Ukraine government itself, also from Russia. That's what I'm saying. There are no good sides here with Ukraine of sending soldiers like the foreign volunteer corps or whatever they called them, basically foreign fighters that came there. They're sending them into suicide missions. They're sending them into battles with a gun and a bullet, saying, good luck. You have military personnel being in civilian uh, vehicles. So does that sound like a war that Ukraine is winning? No, not at all.
I was muted again. Not really, I said. Sorry, people.
Yes. So it's and so I had just said, like look into this stuff. Like I can't support a country that has decided to kill people over and over and over, its own citizens. And so someone sits there and goes, "Oh, well, you're just too ignorant to understand." And so I elaborated on some more stuff, like reports of Ukrainian soldiers tying Russian POWs to vehicles, parading them around, shooting them in the legs, torturing them. So
Why?
where's the good guys?
What?
But this is war. But if you're going to put a moral standard on war, and to be fair, war should be eliminate your enemy as fast as humanly possible
Well, and go for the enemy. Why
to
are you
limit
attacking the poor
casualties.
civilians? Like, it's just, yeah. Like, and that, okay, I can understand. Like, if, say, somebody were breaking into my house, am I going to defend myself and my family? 100%. But am I going to be sitting there, like, okay, say I had a gun and I shoot the person. Okay. Am I going to sit there and then strap him to my van and start parading him around town and be like, look at this fucker. He broke into my house. Haha. I got him. Like, no, I would just be getting him down, either killing him or, getting him
Preferably.
down and then calling the police and whatever. Like, what is with this, the parading of the people around and torturing them? Like, what is that? That's not just protecting yourself. That's gross. That's really, really gross.
Oh, it is no different than the Taliban with ISIS when they were parading dead soldiers and people were freaking out. Well, but I'll say that is the idea of war. You are to make your opponent look as weak as possible. Well, if you want to take the moral high ground and people, it's like with the freedom convoy. I know. Okay, I'm making a big stretch of an analogy. It's just walk with me a little bit. So, with the freedom convoy, you be peaceful. And I'm not saying for Ukraine to be peaceful, but you have to give the perception. You have to overwhelmingly say, hey, we are following the rules. We are treating your soldiers with respect. You should have every single right to treat ours. These are Geneva Convention laws of warfare. So, but with the freedom convoy, be peaceful, be respectful, whatever. Like if that's the rules that you're going to play by, personally, I would say I don't agree with it. You should in a war limit your casualties and inflict devastating losses so your opponent surrenders as fast as humanly possible in order to spare civilian lives.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's just, and like I'm not an expert in this. I'm by no means, but I can look objectively and say, hey, what these fucking people are doing is pretty messed up, and what these people are doing are pretty messed up. But we're gonna back this side, and we're not gonna back this side, or how about you just stay out altogether?
Well, see, and that's what doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Like, if you're gonna sit there and go, no, 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 I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not gonna be part of this war. Then stay out. Don't then. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be part of this war, but I'm gonna donate a whole bunch of money and equipment and stuff like that for this side to then in turn, I defend themselves and fight and stuff like that.
Well,
Like, what is the difference between you actually sending soldiers there to fight next to them or giving them money and equipment? I personally don't see a difference. I really don't.
well, we will get into that and much more. So, of course, before we get into everything, even though we've already gotten into everything, of course, we're on YouTube for the time being until we get kicked off, which whatever. We're on Rumble. There's been a lot of growth on Rumble, and you know what? I'm thankful for everyone that has liked us, that has shared. Um, we're just two idiots. Well, I'm the idiot. Kim's smarter than me, but
True story.
um,
But you look
we're on
hella smart
Spotify,
in those new
so
glasses, though. Just gonna say.
thanks. So we're on Spotify. Leave us a review. Share this with your friends if you liked it. If you learned something or if you had fun. If you didn't want to. Well, anyways. So yeah.
Even like I said, even with your enemies, like if you hate us and you don't like us, or just like share us with people you don't like. Here, watch this, and hope that they hate it too, but hopefully they'll actually like us. Also, before we get into anything else, I just want to say, like I'm pretty sure anybody who's a returning listener has noticed that there are times where I do have my mute on when I'm trying to talk, and sometimes you don't always hear me. Um, and if you do hear any coughing or anything in the background, unfortunately, our children have the vid. So there's only so much. There's only so much I can control. So if you do hear a little coughing in the background, my apologies. All right.
I'm in Minnesota, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the vid's in the house. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm currently in Minnesota, and apparently they're supposed to be getting tornadoes.
and well,
What?
super jealous, but also sucky thing. I had found
Tornadoes.
out that the people that we were with on Saturday are also sick. So I feel bad. Yeah. Apparently there was a lot of
Super
sharing,
spreader event.
right? Apparently we had a vid party and didn't even know it.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, we're all gonna get it eventually. I'm sure everyone's gonna be fine. Go get your neti pots. Go give your nasal sprays. Take care of yourself. And if your shit really goes sideways, well, everyone's just gonna say, well, walk off.
Walk it off.
Well,
Just- yeah.
pretty much.
Just get up and get
All right,
back
so
on
let's
that horse.
okay, let's get into this. So this video is from the Polk County Sheriff's Department, and it is titled "Disney Employees and Retired Judge Among Arrested in Investigation Focused on Human Trafficking." So the Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. What? I have to play the video.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'm like, I don't have that
The
video pulled up. What video? Okay,
Yeah, no, it's a 20-minute. Fucking power just went out.
good. Oh shit. You got a twister coming.
So maybe I'm gonna be like Dorothy. I'm gonna click my heels, bitch. Click, click, click.
Can you make sure that you get some of those ruby slippers in my shoe size too, please? Thanks.
What, gargantuan?
Oh, please. You're going to talk
No,
about
your fat
gargantuan feet? Okay, my feet might be fat, but yours are like freaking monster feet. You have like what, size 13 or some shit? Or is it
There,
bigger than that?
beat
It's
off to that, you fucking
crazy.
foot fetishes fucks. Huh?
Ugh.
Beat off to that, you fucking creeps.
Just don't take your socks
Fucking
off. You'll really
perverts.
get them going. Your long
That's
toes.
true. Now,
Oh, watch
wait,
out,
you
boys.
fucking,
Quentin Tarantino, he's even got his
huh?
toenails painted. Oh, yeah.
You bunch of toe-jacking fucking freaks.
That's a lot of
Okay,
swearing for
so
someone
let's.
not to swear.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're failing at this
God.
one.
Oh, well, okay, so Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd discussed more than 100 arrests being made during an undercover operation that in part focused on human trafficking. So they had some reports of human trafficking. He was giving a breakdown of each person arrested and what they were doing in terms of doing stuff with soliciting to children. And at one point he goes, "Oh, the power just went out." No, he didn't say that. That
Again?
said that.
Okay.
No, he goes, this one gentleman. It's not, I shouldn't say gentleman. I just try to be nice when I. This one scumbag. Um. Oh my God, the power is flicking on and off.
Yeah, and you want to talk about me getting distracted by shit. You know, at least I have an excuse. I have ADD. What's your excuse? I get distracted by all kinds of shit. I literally see something shiny and I'm gone for 5 minutes. Like, ooh, shiny.
Okay, so the sheriff was saying that this one person tried to solicit a minor, and unfortunately for him, it was a bunch of private investigators.
Oh my
And the
god.
guy was quickly, uh, there was.
Oh
So,
shucks.
what what this is becoming such a big thing. Like, I don't, you know what? To kind of play devil's advocate, Disney employs how many? 200,000 people?
A lot.
Like, really, how many?
A lot.
So, I'm sure out of 100 people, there's one person that's a fucking moron. Like, is like either, like, they're going to be a bad person. I think a fair assessment would be 1 out of 100.
They should have just asked Kyle to come in. They should give him a free pass to Disney World.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Kyle, I know that AR. We got a new one.
Got some Mickey Mouse ears on
Ooh.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, apparently you can't shoot a person without hitting a pedophile. It's like he's got a knack for it.
Well, the thing is, it seems like they're the ones too that are like that psychotic. I mean, when you think about it, like the first guy, he went to go attack him, and then the other guys were chasing him down to attack him too, because apparently, they're all justicey and oh, we got to stop this crazy person, even though they're the crazy ones. It's kind of funny. All the normal people
No,
stay the fuck out of
it was
it.
a good joke.
Yeah.
So and I've explained this before. Explaining a joke is like dissecting a dog or dissecting a dog. Dissecting a frog. Don't dissect a dog.
Yeah,
What
I
are
know
you,
we're
Chinese?
talking about China, but I mean, let's lay off the dogs, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You know what? You guys started the wet markets, okay? Not me.
And our kids ate the
It was you.
bats. Son of a bitch. They're always putting strange things in their
That's
mouth.
true. That's true. What did the oldest one say? It was like, oh yeah, I had bat soup. It tastes like chicken or it tastes like people or something.
A friend of mine, Clace, had made some sort of comment that said, and he said to stop or tell my kids to stop um, making out with and eating bats. And then, well,
Yeah.
at first, our oldest one was like, "Shut up, Clace." And then after, when we found out he was positive, he's like, "Yeah, tell him I did eat a bat. It tastes like chicken. It's delicious." And then Clace came back with, "Well, you wouldn't even know what chicken tastes like because your dad's been feeding you bats your whole life, saying it's chicken."
You're right.
Secrets out.
But what the hell what was I saying?
You were talking about
Oh,
dissecting a frog,
explaining it. Right. Yeah. You understand it better, but now the frog's dead. So
and so was everybody else who had to listen to it.
yeah. But so you're seeing it more and more. Like I said, Disney. But there are videos coming out of like their directors and the people that are in charge of programming and all this stuff are saying like how does she say? Oh, Disney lets me have free reign with my with my so-called secret agenda to put gay in everything. Like I just put gay. If I could put gay in it, I
Oh,
put gay in it, and they've been so supportive.
I
Like
seen that. I seen that. And I'm like, "Are you
and
freaking kidding me?"
Disney's like Disney is geared towards children. Children, not like not 16 plus or something. No, from the day you fucking crept out of your mom's vagina, even up into being an adult.
Dude, I still watch Disney.
I don't. I'm done. I'm done. That's why I told you get rid of fucking Disney Plus. I will fucking smash that fucking TV.
You back off. Mind you, I don't know. We'll see about after this podcast, after some more information you got for me here. We'll see how my feelings are there. Just they got good shows and we don't have cable. It's literally the only
Well, who's
thing.
well, find something else to do. No, I can't. I can't support companies, that are pushing this stuff. The CEO at first he was saying, "Hey, we don't want to get involved in this. We just want to make good television shows, good movies for kids." That was his initial statement with the don't groom children bill that all these lefties are so up in arms about. But he just said, "No, hey, we want to stay out of the politics." And you know what? I said, "Good. That's how a business should be." Because once you do that, once you spout what your ideology is and the way that you're going to lean, well, you're either going to alienate one side or the other. And one side, oddly enough, doesn't want to watch your stuff anyways. Like that, there was that meme of I've brought it up before of, say like Lord of the Rings is, the original fans are, oh, we love it, we love it. And then, some lefty comes in and goes, "No, you need to change this. You need diversity. You need more inclusivity in it," as though they're talking to like the producer. So the producer remakes it and he tries to give it to the fans, and the fans say, "We hate it." And then the next slide, he tries to give it to the lefty, and they said, "Well, I didn't really like it anyways." So,
Right.
but that's like you're seeing, like everyone is hating on, the new Halo movie or TV show because it's just bankrupt. The new Lord of the Rings, everyone is flaming it because it sucks. It's not enjoyable.
Lord of the
They're
Rings,
trying to
like
influence on Amazon.
a show or a movie?
No.
Oh, I didn't
And they
even know
want to
they
try
had
and
one.
remake the trilogy with diversity.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
but you're just seeing more and more like, hey, Disney is crumbling. And like it's incredible to see how much of these businesses are just falling apart. Because, get woke, go broke. Like good, then fall
Oh,
apart
no.
because Daily Wire, this little Jew conservative is killing it. He is doing what Jews do best, make money. That is what he's doing. It's a joke. It's a joke. You get Jews make money. Okay.
No.
But Ben Shapiro, who owns the Daily Wire. They're making kid shows. They're making movies that are, counter to Disney. And they're doing tons of stuff like that. So, you're seeing Disney pander more and more to China. Like, did you see that thing like with John Cena? Because he said Taiwan is a country. Taiwan is a country, and he had to apologize to the Chinese government in Mandarin, saying, "I'm sorry, I was wrong."
That was quite a while ago though, right? Like that wasn't anything
Yeah,
recent. Yeah. Yeah, I
no,
remember
but
that.
you're seeing more and more celebrities. Like who's that stupid NBA player? LeBron,
James.
fucking pussy face James.
James.
Yeah, that one.
I'm not even a sports
Whatever.
person. Yeah, LeBron James.
But you see him, he's telling people, "Shut up, don't talk bad about China," and all this stuff, and, well, Disney has sided with it, you know? So people are making their bed, and this is why, like, the more and more I look into it's not hard to look into China and go, "Holy crap, they're a vile dictator." Like, they are a dictator. When and we're gonna talk about we'll talk about what they're doing. Videos. Well, whatever. I'll save that. So, I don't know. Well, I guess unless you have something to say, we can move on to the next thing.
No, we can move on.
Okay.
I mean, is there more Disney stuff or is this it for the Disney stuff?
No, that was it. It was just crazy to see. It's incredible that Disney is getting so embroiled in this. Like, they feel it necessary to talk to children, little kids. Like, please go to Libs of TikTok. You will want to shoot yourself because you see the lunacy, and I mean, because you have to see what's going on. These are teachers. These aren't like, people that are off in a commune somewhere where they have no influence in the world. No, they are actively pushing kids and saying something where, another video, like, but the thing is, teachers are outing themselves. They're so dumb. They're outing themselves. Like, one lady said in a preschool class, I tell my children that what I am as, like, transgender, and I make them choose their pronoun pins every single day.
What do you mean every day? Like this is okay, so every day you're allowed to be something completely different. My thought, okay, if the whole pronoun thing I think is like, I'm not even going to go there right now anyway. But okay, if you're choosing a pronoun, this isn't something that you just magically choose every day and it's something different. Like I can't be a toaster
But
one day and a unicorn another. Well, why? Like, what is the point of it then? Like, I mean, what is the point of it to begin with? Like, it's all just lunacy to me. But what is the point of it then? Like, you're trying to, you're lit- you're literally fighting for something for people to be accepting,
it
and you
doesn't.
can't even keep yourself straight. No pun intended.
Yeah. No, pun intended. Come on.
I don't know. It's just something you say, right?
Come
No pun
on.
intended. Well, it wasn't intended, but it
Or pun
worked.
intended. No, but you see, like, with all these, like, trans athletes coming out and competing and all this blah blah blah. Well, before they were saying, oh well, gender and what the hell, sex and gender are separate. Your biological sex and gender are separate. Well, now look at the discussions that are being had, where women are having to compete against biological men, where women are being sacrificed at the altar of wokish, of critical gender theory. Let's call it what it is. Don't call it woke. It is critical gender theory in the sphere, under the umbrella of critical theory, under a Marxist ideology rooted in communism that actively seeks to overthrow a capitalist society. And I know it sounds crazy. That is Marxist teachings. Uh, this you see it over and over again. It is to control identity, to control language. But you're seeing all these businesses are going towards it. You see it more and more. You see how much companies are pushing on this.
Pandering. Hmm.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
pandering.
but they don't even understand. Or if they do understand, like Ben and Jerry's, you can go fucking die in a fire. I don't give a fuck. Your company sucks. Sucks.
And your shit's too expensive. So
Simply
yeah.
put.
Uh,
No, it's mediocre. It's, oh well, look, we have nut, chocolate, and peanuts. Ooh, you want to buy that? And then they come out with a new one. Ooh, we have peanut, nuts, and chocolate. Oh, aren't we clever? Oh my god, everyone! Oh wait, we can't clap. Ah! For those just listening, I'm doing jazz hands
like, why can't you clap?
because they can't clap because it's a trigger. You never seen that?
Oh, yes, I did. I so wanted to like bring that up in one of our episodes. It was like months ago. But yeah, like literally, like I was watching this thing, I could not. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but there was a guy that was up there and like,
Point
oh,
of
you don't
privilege.
clap,
Don't say
you don't
guys.
this, you don't do this, you don't say this. Can everybody just not clap because it's triggering? This is triggering, and I'm just like, are you forking kidding me? Like this. Mm, if I went into like a seminar or something like that, and people are just like, don't do this because it's triggering. Don't do that because it's triggering. I'd be like,
Gosh.
bye, Felicia, I'm out. And then I would
Oh,
clap my way
see, but
out.
me, I'm see because someone was going. Uh, someone said, "Hey guys, please don't do no loud noises. I have ADHD or I'm hypersensitive to motion. So if you
I
could
know.
please don't." And so someone goes, "Point of privilege. Don't assume everyone is, or don't use gendered speech." And then you see all the fucking losers go. And for those listening, they're doing like jazz hands. They're just like waving their hands back and forth. Like it's,
Like,
it's so ridiculous. And this is
um,
what happens when and you know what? Call me an asshole, but this is what happens when you give everyone that doesn't have brain cells a voice to speak. Because if
right?
you're trying to pander and trying to get everyone like, oh well, I don't want to offend you. Well, I don't want to offend you. Well, I don't want to offend you. I don't want. What do you get done?
I'm
What do you
not
do?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not sure what I would do if I ever saw one of these videos and it was our kids that were doing shit like that. I think I would like
Oh,
smack
I'd
them.
strangle them.
Right? Freaking
I
Homer
I'd go
Simpson
the
them.
China. I take the China method, or actually, to be fair, I'd probably do like the East Indian method of murdering my children in order to like honor killing. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, let it roll in your
I'm
mouth a
not
little bit.
even like, no, I'm
Mmm.
not even like,
Taste that? Mmm.
you know
Let it
what?
roll around a bit.
No, way off topic. So I noticed this in our last thing. I don't know what I have going on in the back here, but in our last podcast right here, I thought this was someone's face and it creeped me out.
Why'd you say something? Why didn't you just say yeah? It is. Shut up.
I know because I just happened to be like looking up and I looked at the camera and I was like, "Ooh," it like creeped me out for a second. I was like, "Right, I don't know what's going on over there, but there's like this face that's there." There was one day when I was editing, I could have
Oh,
sworn I saw something moving back there. Anyway, just a
and
little.
to be fair, here, do you want me to make a white person joke? Even though I'm technically not white, but I am, for all intents and purposes.
You're white adjacent,
Um,
remember? I'll never forget that.
white people, white people, instead of actually, taking care of their kids, we just we just toss them onto someone else and say, well, parenting is so hard. So we just neglect our kids. That's what white people do. So, you know,
Yeah.
a, you know, a, a little drowning in the bathtub, a little neglect, basically the same thing.
I much prefer a little nappy time juice that I like to call chlorophyll. Just give them a little bit and then they go nap nap. It's a good time. Nappy time for them is happy time for mommy.
Hey Kim, does
Yeah.
this reg smell like chloroform?
Right? I
All
think
right.
I've made that joke so often. There was one day where the kids were just being like, "Make me gray," or and
Make me grayer.
or
Oh,
grayer,
hair.
yeah. And her oldest is like, "Why don't you just give us nappy time juice?" I was like, "Right, I need to have some of this shit." I joke about it too much. I need to actually like,
Get it?
purchase me some of this stuff. Hey guys,
Oh yeah.
smell
Oh
this.
yeah. That like chloroform. All right. Let's. There's been China is going after the zero COVID policy, and actually for past couple months they've basically been in perpetual lockdown. So we have this article from the New York Post.
Which is a
Um,
little strange because I remember seeing a video not that long ago, like very recently, of some girl in China talking about how everything is going back to normal there and everybody is like, la la la, like everyone's out and stuff like that. And see, China isn't locked down and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Now you're telling me
Well, while everything was locked down, there were literally ads on communist tube for coming to visit Wuhan. Like, dude,
yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
You got some troll game. I'll give you that. Like, hey, yeah, sorry about fucking over your whole life, but come check out where it started. Look, this is where the melt market was. This is the virology lab. That's where your COVID. That's where. Oh, hey, put your mask on, asshole.
yeah.
This is where your COVID came from.
I know, it's like turned into a tourist attraction. Come see where it all began.
Yeah,
We'll feed you bat too.
and yeah, and if you drive like 1,000 miles north, you'll see a cave. That's where the bats came from. You should go walk in there. Bat shit has ammonia and it'll kill you. So that's the joke.
Oh.
Yeah, high concentration of bat shit will kill you.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because, well, pee itself has ammonia in it, which is a rancid smell. But I mean, when you have a cave, like imagine how many bats are actually in that cave. So when you take all the bats and the poop and the pee and stuff like that from them, of course, walking in there is going to be like super deadly. Like it's common sense, I would feel. It'd be like literally like walking into a giant cave full of like hamsters or rabbits or something. Like it'd be the same shit.
Yeah, so we'll have to kind of jump between. Well, we can jump between like the show map and the article because there are some videos inside the article that we'll have to play. So,
Which one?
all right, let me just double check this. I might actually have. Oh, we can use the one from Keen Bexley. Bexty, sorry, Bexty. We don't have to play the whole thing, but you'll get the point because it is seriously messed up.
Ian, this guy? Okay. And that's what we're playing
From
right now?
Twitter, yeah, the real Keen. Yeah, yeah. So just listen to this.
Yeah, playing now.
要命了！再这样弄下去，我跟侬讲，真个要出事体了，麻烦了。根子上面呢，因为所有个人，伊都不晓得这个状态
Okay,
Oh
so
my
we can
God,
we can
that
stop
is-
到啥
there.
个辰光。
That is
我总要
horrifying. It
觉得
makes me want to
还是
cry.
标准，我就是讲有一个具体的说法，没。侬讲
Well,
过
I don't know if this is the video.
闷了7天，当然屋里向啊，不能出门啊，不是说不能出小区啊，这不行的嘛。
Hold on, let me
那弄下
just.
去
I just want to check. Okay, all right. Sorry, it wasn't. It's not that one. So that is people because people have been locked in their homes. They can't leave. You cannot leave. You cannot leave your house. So, in the background, dozens of screaming voices, seemingly from a number of different locations, can be heard simultaneously. What appears to be a searchlight is being shone out of one of the apartment buildings. The clip is just the latest disturbing video to emerge of Shanghai, where 26 million people have been forbidden from leaving their homes for 5 days. Now it is indefinite. They cannot leave until there is no more COVID.
What?
On
How are they
Saturday,
supposed to survive? How are they supposed to pay their bills? How are they supposed to get food? How are they supposed to COVID's never going away, people. Like this is the oh my God, I can't even.
So on Saturday, starving shoppers were filmed looting a supermarket after only being granted paltry government food rations. So you're not allowed to leave your home, but the government will come in, full hazmat suits and give you your food. They give everyone the same, no matter what. Some people have been completely barred from leaving their homes to get supplies for more than 2 weeks. There was one. I can't remember if it was a video. I just remember seeing someone took their fridge and put it on the balcony, completely empty. Insiders have accused the China CCP of adopting an incredibly strict zero COVID policy while keep millions near permanent lockdown. So we
Yeah,
have that one.
they
Check.
they shouldn't be like posting this stuff because our boy Trudeau, he admires them, so just gonna give him
We
ideas
get
of
some
shit to do
ideas.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
So,
god.
but check out this little clip from 2020, and it starts at 22 seconds. Check this out. Drones in China.
The drones?
Drones
Okay.
in China, 2020. Yeah. So from 22 to
Okay.
about 52 seconds.
The likes of which
Look
we
at
have
check.
we've never
Look
quite
how
seen
creepy
before.
this
State media
is.
publishing video of drones with speakers chasing
So
Oh,
you can
people
see
like
poor
already
little old
for those that
lady.
are listening.
telling them to wear a mask.
Yeah. So
or
for
stay
those that are listening,
inside.
this is back in 2020, and this is someone flying a drone. So the drone is saying in China speak, you shouldn't walk about without wearing a mask. Yes, you'd be better to go back home and don't forget to wash your hands. And you see the old lady, she's like scurrying away.
Right? Poor little old lady.
You see, we've been telling people.
Single day.
Oh,
And
you see, we've been telling people to stay home.
Coronavirus
But
cases are now in
fucking
26
CNN, move your stupid fucking Chiron.
I know.
But you see, yeah, all right. So don't now. Okay, you see these drones flying around, telling people to mask up.
And territories outside mainland
I wish I could
China,
actually see what it says.
in Macau. That is where Ivan Watson is standing
Well,
by for us tonight. David Culver is also in
All
the
right.
Chinese
Okay. Shut up, CNN. We've had enough of you. Served your purpose. But so this was in 2020. This is what's been happening. We have another one from Opinid. Op India, idiot. Speak English. Op India. Shanghai, China is currently under indefinite lockdown due to surge and blah blah blah. I really don't give a shit. China is known for suppressing any voice being raised against the communist administration by its people. Technologically advanced dragon is now using tech toys to keep check on its citizens. Several videos have emerged on social media, blah, 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 blah. Alice Su, senior China correspondent for The Economist, shared a video on her Twitter account of a drone can be making announcements, directing people not to open their windows and sing.
What?
So if
What? They can't even open their windows. They're not
because
allowed to sing. Try to remain or hold on to some sort of sanity. They can't even sing. What kind of footloose
Yeah.
movie is this shit?
they don't want spreading spit particles. Don't you spit? How dare you?
Oh my god.
But listen to this. Listen to how fucked I mean that with every sense of the word, how fucked up this is. A drone is saying, please comply with COVID restrictions. Control your soul's desire for freedom. Do not open the window or sing.
Okay, hold on. Okay. This is like a Stephen King movie, right? Like this is not real life.
Right?
No.
Right? This is like it's like watching a fucked up like brain thriller movie. So
Yeah,
if you go
no.
down on Twitter, like we have the Yeah, so if you go to Alice Sue, Control Your Soul's Desire for Freedom, that Twitter account. So, yeah.
We're playing this video?
Alice Sue,
Alright.
yeah, from Alice Sue. Obviously, I don't speak Chinese. This is
And
a
that's what she's
drone
saying.
flying around.
Or that's what that's
Yeah.
what the drone is saying. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. So
That was from April 5th.
Like this-
Oh my god.
yeah, and a lot of this stuff is being leaked out. A lot of it. So please, those that love and think China is a great country to do business with. Oh,
Trudeau.
this is yeah. And then we have this a Robo Dog. A roboized dog. Roboized, I like.
This thing is so creepy. I seen a video of this the other day and I was so disturbed. So I'm playing it right now. Ugh.
Yeah, this one from James Jack announces that nobody is allowed to leave the house. Oops. God damn it. Drones fly around, come right up to you when they spot you outside and tell you to go back inside.
But seriously, some sort of Stephen King freaking horror movie shit. This is worked up.
Oh, it is seriously, it is beyond screwed up.
Oh my god. What? Oh.
Yeah, so this is so messed up. This is
Like, it creeps me out. It creeps
is
me out. The
it is
headless
so
freaking-
Orwellian. Okay, you want to know what's crazier? Everyone that they see that does this stuff, that's outside, is doing anything or basically do anything that the government says you can't do at a whim, they're being fined. Now, I need you to ask me a very particular setup question. Well, how are they being charged? Ask me that.
That wasn't the
Okay,
question
hold
I
on,
was
I'll
going
say it
to
again.
ask, but how are they being charged? I'd like to know how they're going to pay for it, though, if they're not allowed to leave their house and work. But how are they being charged?
So, how they are being charged with fines is because all of their citizens, the government owns their bank account, a social credit system. So they just take the money out of your account. For those in why we're silent, Kim's mouth is on the floor.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So the reason why I bring that up and the reason why I needed you, all right, I just inquire why. Digital ID. What is coming into Canada? ArriveCan, the big push for digital IDs in Canada. Just in our 2022 budget, another $43 billion is going to bolster digital ID.
It
Actually,
takes
I
a
did-
lot to make this girl go speechless. That's I
Yeah.
Okay, can we stop the horror movie bullshit now, please? Can we just
If
please
you
stop?
could please go back to the New York Post article and scroll all the way down. I want to show you a particular photo.
New York Post one.
Yeah. So this is the one titled Shanghai residents heard screaming from windows as COVID lockdown continues. Scroll all the way down.
Okay, well, I'm at the
I'll know
very,
you
very
see
bottom.
it. Well, you're frozen right now.
Oh, I'm at the very shit. At the very, very bottom. So
Oh.
where am I looking?
Oh, and I DC'd. Or, sorry, I disconnected. Hold on. I don't have any video. Can you see me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me Give me 2 secs. I can't see shit.
Just the two of us. This is just you and I, guys. So yeah, this is pretty messed up, isn't it? I'm a little disturbed.
Hello.
Okay, so whatever we were just talking about, guys. Shh. Welcome back.
Whatever.
Just kidding.
Hi. So,
Hi.
do you see that photo?
No, I don't know. Okay, which one are we talking about? Because like I scrolled all the way to the bottom. Which one are we talking about? Like the one with the yellow walls?
On Sunday, Shanghai just yeah.
What is that? Discharged more than 11,000 COVID patients.
A delivery worker handing a bag of food to a Shanghai resident behind barriers.
What the? I can't even censor myself right now. What the fuck? So what? This is what they have down the
Yeah.
street, so people can't like leave that area. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, like I'm sorry. How fucked up is that? Okay, now go to the OP India, overpowered India. I guess is what you call them. Go all the way down. There is a video from Bizarre and Spectacular or Peculiar Spectacle from Lockdown Shanghai. You'll see what looks like a dog on a rope. This is and there's reports of people that have animals. What do you think China's doing with the people that have animals and the people that have COVID that have to go into quarantine? What do you think they're doing with them, Kim?
Oh, you just insta made me mad. Like I just insta saw red.
Yeah, they're killing them.
Sick
So there you go.
mother-
So
Oh,
there is your.
what am I
So
looking at?
to be
Why? What?
so the dog is not being hung. Relax. But this is how someone has to take their dog for a walk. If you go to like a good
Oh,
minute or so into the video, or like 45 seconds
oh,
into the video, no more. Yeah, go to like a minute into the video.
oh, poor thing. I'm not at a minute.
I was just
in.
waiting for a couple people in. I was honestly expecting like a couple people in like hazmat suits to come take the dog and just beat the fuck out of it.
Don't say that. Don't even put that vision in my head. Oh, poor puppy. I'm not a minute into it. I can't stop watching this until it hits the ground. Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna this is even sped up. Like this is
I can hear that.
ridiculous.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
thing. You're like, okay, walk. Go
Yeah.
do something. Oh my
Yeah, go to the bathroom, go do what you got to do, and then come back inside.
It is the world's longest leash. Oh my.
Right? Yeah. No, this is beyond messed up.
That makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
I guess they're bringing it back up now. Oh, it's just swinging all over the place. I don't like
Yeah.
it. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens when government has unfettered control. Yeah, no, you seen that guy? Yeah. But some people can leave, some others can't.
Why?
I don't know if maybe they're prone to exposure. I don't know. Or maybe that guy was bucking. He was selling, nah, fuck you. I'm taking my dog for a walk.
Nah, fuck you. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that is
But
so sad. I can't
this
even.
is,
Can you imagine us trying to
you know
like
what?
swing our big ass dogs down like that? Like that wouldn't even. I mean,
They die. They
oh,
die. We all look like idiots. Big ass dog kills owners.
right. Well, at least you
But
know if
this is
any of
what
those people
happens.
tried coming, our dogs would like kill them.
But this is what happens when government has unfettered control. Those people can't defend themselves. And I'll say this. This is why when people say, especially people that have speeches, they're saying things on it for a particular reason. It wasn't a flippant statement. When he said that, when Justin Trudeau said, I admire China and its ability to control its economy. So, with that statement being made, look at what the government has decided to do. How are you going to fight this?
I don't know. So admirable. Just it's just amazing. It's amazing how they can take control of that entire country like that. It's truly remarkable. Mhm.
It's it But this is why, having the ability to protect yourself, like you're going to rely on the government, the same one that said, oh, well, you can't work, you can't fend for yourself, you can't provide for your family. Well, now you have to do what we say, because if we don't like what you said, hey, Kim, it'd be really unfortunate if, that post that you made on Twitter, maybe you should reconsider it. I don't want, I know you made a mistake, but I don't want to have to be the one to say that maybe you can't go buy groceries. I and I'm sure what you said, you didn't mean it. So maybe remove it.
Hey, I got something for you. There was one thing that I forgot in the post. Yeah, sit on it.
Yeah, so this is like the reason why, this is why, hey, pay attention to what's happening here. This is why, when government is no longer afraid of you. And I'm sure all of those workers are saying, hey, I don't want to be on that side of the wall. I don't want to be like that. So I'm going to do what I have to do. It's disgusting. It is really disgusting.
It's not. It's scary AF. Like 1,000%. Like this is scary. Like I'm not even joking. This literally is like some sort of horror, Stephen King horror novel or horror movie. Like
Hmm.
it's so messed up that Stephen King must have wrote it. Like 100%. I can't.
Well,
Mm.
well, this is so Orwellian. Like those people, you can't even shout out your own window. You can't
That's
you can't
crazy.
honk your horn.
You can't.
You can't honk your horn.
Like, do you remember? Oh, where was it? Was it in Italy where they had a bunch of people that were like in their windows and they were all singing because they were in that massive lockdown? I'm pretty sure it was in Italy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they
yeah.
were all singing and stuff like that. Like, it was so sad and so beautiful all at the same time. Like, at least they were trying to stay connected with one another and they were trying to brighten people's days and stuff like that. Like, just trying to sing. And
Yeah, trying to keep their spirits up. And the
yeah,
government's saying,
and this government's going, no, shut up. We don't want to hear your happy Disney singing. No,
yeah,
no, no, no.
but
Shut up.
could you imagine
No.
seeing seeing that you are expendable? That's what I kind of see, because as in a communist country, your sacrifice is always for the greater good, and it's the government that decides it. It's one thing for you to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to jump in front of that bullet. I'm going to push the kid out of the speeding car. I'm going to, you know, I'll jump on that grenade. It's the selfless act. That is very different than being compelled to do it. That's why, like, we look up to firefighters. A lot of police we look at because when they hear when the bombs go off, when someone shoots, the cops don't go running away from it. They run towards it.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing too. Like I've mentioned to you, but like for me personally, like my grandfather is my hero. Like he was in the Navy in the Second World War, and then when he came back, he became a fireman. And before he retired, he was a fire chief, captain. Sorry. So, but I
Hmm.
remember hearing stories about the Saint Boniface, that church that went up in flames, and
Okay.
they literally sat on the other side of the river. My grandfather and my dad was there too, and they literally watched this thing burn down because they refused to let them help. So anybody who doesn't know the story, it's a French area, and they only wanted French people to help them. You know, the French will take care of themselves. So you had fire trucks lined up on the other side of the river watching this beautiful historical cathedral burn to the ground because they refused to let them come and help. And it was one of the hardest things that they had to sit there and watch. And they still like,
Well,
yeah.
to be fair, the French are. It's weird. They're so arrogant, but yet they can't. They can't fight themselves out of a fucking wet paper bag.
No, but those do it themselves.
Like they're arrogant. And that's the thing. Okay, so what? Your shitty French pride? To be fair, anyone that doesn't know, Saint Boniface in Winnipeg is predominantly French. It's like like the French Quarter.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's no, but that's arrogance. That's strictly arrogance. How many people died from it? But whatever. I don't whatever. I won't get into that. But if you look at like what was that? The bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing. You've seen people running away. What were the police doing there? Running towards it on 9/11.
Yeah.
While people were running away, you seen firefighters, army. You seen the real like responders going in there while the buildings were falling. You seen firefighters. There's stories, tons of stories of people saying like, I was getting out, I was trying to get out, and firefighters were pushing me out of the way so that they could get in there.
Yeah. Well, and there's so many firefighters
You
that
know,
lost their lives too, just
oh
rushing
yeah,
in to danger just to try to save people, you know?
yeah, and so that's why we admire those people that is being selfless. That is
Yeah.
sacrificing yourself. This is you are an expense. That is a very different type of thought.
Yeah.
So I to be fair, like China is over 1 billion people strong.
A
Oh
billion?
my god, I thought that was a person. I thought that was a fucking person.
Are you
When
just
you
saying that?
pointed, like, look,
Yeah.
no, it looks like eyes. It looks like
I
someone has like
know.
a mask. Like,
I
oh
know.
my
That's why I said it
god.
keeps creeping me out. I don't know what's going on there, but it's creeping me out. You know what's funny? It's a bag of flour. It's a bag of flour. But
Oh, it's just like
100%.
the Robin Hood.
It's like every single time, like I'll kind of like glance up and look, it like startles me for a second. And for a moment there, it did it again. And I was like, what the is he
Yeah,
creepy?
because like before when I was seeing it, it looked like triangles, but I don't. Yeah. Oh, now I can't unsee it.
I know.
It's like the
You're
cheek,
welcome.
the
Yeah.
hair is coming down like the
Yeah.
side, and they have like over their face, and it even looks like there's a smile and a nose. Like
Yeah.
you could totally see that.
Uh-huh.
Totally, like it's like their cheek, like the side of their cheek.
Yep.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
I
That's so
know.
fucked up.
I know. You're welcome for that.
All right, but so I did want to say that I was able to get an exclusive piece of I don't know, a piece of information. Not I don't know. It was just a comment from some of the Chinese citizens. So please, if just play that quickly.
Is it the YouTube one?
Yeah, response directly from citizens.
Okay.
don't trust China. China is asshole.
Oh my god, I just did the weirdest squeal laugh ever. Okay, hold on. I gotta play that again. No. Go back. No, go back.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
China's asshole. Oh my god, I love it. That made my day a little bit. Oh, that was fantastic. Donald Trump don't trust China. China asshole. That's great. High five,
Oh,
sir.
fuck. Wait, is that Avi Yemeni?
True.
No way.
What?
From Rebel News. He's the Australian guy.
Oh, like in that clip. I don't know. I closed it already. I don't know. Was he in that clip?
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is too.
Your face, though.
That's Avi Yemeni. What? What are you doing in Hong Kong?
Hold on, I totally gotta like look it up
What?
again.
That's Avi Yemeni. Avi Yemeni. But here I just sent.
Which one? The one with the microphone?
Yeah.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
It's a 5-minute long fucking thing on Rebel News.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That's
He
too
look-
funny.
He looked so young 3 years ago. Now he looks like a bomber.
Well, to be fair, this past 2+ years has aged everybody immensely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't, because I cut it off every time you're home. I shave it off for you nicely. I can't shave mine off because I would be bald. Yeah.
Why can't I comment on this?
I don't know. Maybe they turn comments off. And they're just like,
Oh, Rebel News don't. No, they don't do that. They ain't like that, yo. They don't. Oh, they're there. Why? What?
why?
Oh, they're gone. All right, YouTube. Oh God, I just spit. I'm sorry.
Great. Careful. You're going to have one of those robot dogs coming at you.
That's true.
Yeah.
I resist my heart's desire for freedom.
Like, as if they said something like that. Like, if, Stephen King. That's all I'm going to say. China, you're a Stephen King novel. Sorry. I feel
China
really bad
is
for
asshole.
you. China government asshole. Yeah. If I could, I would save all of you. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for those people. That is so gross.
Yeah, and they're really small, so we could keep them in like the cupboard.
Keep them in my pocket. Are you kidding me? I have a couple pockets here. I could keep a couple of them.
Like, I have a Chinaman in my pocket.
Right? I have like computer issues. You know, like, hold on. I got IT. I got IT in my pocket.
Oh fuck. So, but yeah, like this is so messed up. This is why you need to fight for your rights.
To party.
Party.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. You set me up for it.
You know, you don't really understand, and like this, you have to see this stuff. You don't see this stuff coming. Like I said, that's why I said, look, you can't sing, you can't open your window, don't honk your horn, don't protest, don't say anything against the government, or like this is seriously. Yeah, we're laughing and joking about it because if I don't, I'll fucking kill myself. Not really.
I'll cry. That's literally,
Yeah,
ever since I was a kid, it's literally the only way that I deal with shit is through sarcasm and joking. If I didn't, I would lose my flippin' mind. I really would.
Yeah. So
Which I think is why so
this is
many like you see like so many comedians, like really good comedians, you know, that suffer from depression and stuff like that. But they're Robin Williams. That's just to name
yeah.
one. There's a plethora of other ones. I'm not going to get into every one of them, but that's just one really good example. Somebody who is missed. He was a brilliant man, but he was somebody who was suffering from depression and
Well,
yeah, super funny. But that's the thing is they have to you have to try to look on the brighter side of things because if not, yeah, 100%.
they'll go crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like this is why, like, hey, seeing what's going on where the government is saying, like, we will squash your individualism. We have news articles saying that because, Pierre Polyev is dangerous because he's embraced populism. Do you know what populism is? That is an ideology founded on government being for the people. That's dangerous now.
Yeah. Yeah, which is seriously forked up. Like I am unless somebody else comes along and wins my heart. Pierre, you've got it 100%. The next time that there is a vote,
Ah,
I- as of right now, as of this exact moment, I will vote him 100%. I mean, I don't see him out there telling you to control your soul's desire for freedom. That is just disgusting. I'm waiting. I'm honestly
yeah,
waiting to hear Trudeau say it. I mean, he idolizes China so very much.
yeah. Populist from Merriam-Webster. The meaning populist is a member of a political party claiming to represent the common people, especially often capitalized. A member of a U.S. political party formed in blah 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 blah. So that's dangerous. Are you hearing that? Actually, I'm going to make sure that I put that out. That is now considered right wing extremism. Populism. That is a liberal. That is a tradition, and I mean traditional liberal, not whatever this fucking leftist authoritarian bullshit is. That's not liberalism. And anyone that says, "Well, this is the new wave liberal," well, this wave sucks. It's not. It's authoritarian. It's fascism.
Yeah.
It's it's it's, it's communist. It's control, command economies. That's what this is. So this is such a left wing thing. A government represented for the common people, not the oligarchs, not the elites, which everyone seems to have a fucking problem with. Everyone seems to hate the fucking one percenters. But yet you side with Disney, you side with Coke, you side with Best Buy, you side with all these massive multinational companies that
Nestle.
couldn't give a flying fuck. Yeah, well,
Nestle, who's literally
Nestle,
trying to kill you.
yeah. Like I said, I don't get it. You're so weak. You I don't. You follow big pharma, the largest lawsuit in history. The again, the largest. I'm sorry, I can't spell. The largest.
So angry, you're fat fingering the whole keyboard. You're like, oh.
Just type that. All you have to do is type that out. Largest lawsuit in history. American Bank was subject to several major lawsuits on single largest payout in history.
I don't know. I'm seeing tobacco. Says
Tobacco
to
master
this
settlement.
day, $206 billion agreement reached between public prosecutors and the United States with Philip Morris and other major tobacco companies. Is what I'm seeing.
Bank of America.
Oh well, okay. What is the
Sure.
biggest lawsuit ever won? There's Glaxo
Oh,
$3 billion settlement, and then it shows Pfizer $2.3 billion is number 2. So it's one of the
not insane.
biggest lawsuits ever won. Ugh. God, that's a lot of money. Can I have some of that money, please? Yeah,
To
here
them,
we go.
it's the cost of doing business, baby.
List of largest
2009, a
pharmaceutical.
pharmaceutical
Yeah.
Pfizer
2000.
was found guilty of fraud for promoting off-label uses, those not pre-approved by the FDA, of their painkiller Vextra. They were ordered to pay $2.3 billion to settle civil and criminal allegations for illegal marketing. At the time, making this both the largest healthcare fraud settlement and the largest criminal fine. Largest criminal fine ever imposed. Like, oh, look at
Okay.
another one. Johnson & Johnson in 2013, global healthcare giant Johnson & Johnson and its
Oh, yeah.
subsidiaries were ordered to pay over $2.2 billion to settle criminal and civil liabilities owing to allegations that they promoted prescription drugs for uses not approved by the FDA and paid kickbacks to physicians and pharmacy providers. This was another of the largest healthcare fraud settlements in U.S. history. In 2019, the company was ordered to pay $572 million to the state of Oklahoma for the company's role in the opioid crisis. That amount was subsequently lowered to $465 million. The company announced that it would appeal the judgment.
That's pretty crazy.
Like, isn't it weird? A lot of these are all pharmaceutical companies.
Hmm. Suspish.
Like Johnson & Johnson, Navient, one of the largest that's a loan place. Abbott Laboratories, in case of unlawful promotion of prescriptions for use beyond those approved by the FDA. The global healthcare company Abbott Laboratories pled guilty and agreed to pay $1.5 billion in 2012 for misbranding the drug Depakote as a viable treatment for schizophrenia and aggression in elderly dementia patients.
Isn't that crazy though? They agreed to pay 1.2 billion or 2.3 billion. Like it's no big. Here you go. This is just like
Look at
a couple months.
Novartis. The drug maker Novartis agreed to a massive settlement over charges that it basically bribed physicians to use its cardiovascular and diabetes drugs by paying hundreds of millions of dollars for bogus speaker programs where no meaningful presentation was made. High prescribing doctors were paid tens of thousands of dollars in honoraria and treated to lavish meals at high-end restaurants like Peter Luger Steakhouse in New York. Oh, Purdue Pharma. Holy shit. In 2007, Purdue Pharma pleaded guilty to misleading the public about the risk of abuse and duration effects from OxyContin. Oh, OxyContin. You mean the painkiller drugger or painkiller drugger? Well, they are painkiller druggers.
Yeah, it's a
Considered
super
largely
addictive
responsible
one.
for the opioid epidemic. Yeah. They paid 634.5 million for ignoring and profiting from the drug's potential abuse and encouraging doctors to overprescribe it for more than a decade. Holy. AmerisourceBergen, Cardinal Health, McKesson, and Teva Pharmaceutical in a last-minute settlement with 2 Ohio courts in October 2019. Drug distributors AmerisourceBergen, Candace Healthcare, and McKesson, and drug maker Teva Pharmaceutical agreed to pay $260 million. Oh, that reminds me, because Remington, the rifle company. So Joe Biden is now telling people of if someone is shot and killed, that the gun manufacturer could be held responsible. You hear how psychotic that is?
A little bit.
You That is like if you bought a Toyota and you smashed what the hell is that place called? The fuck is this kid doing? But so yeah, Toyota is that'd be like if you bought a Toyota and you ran and murdered a bunch of people with it, you're gonna hold Toyota responsible. Like, what are you gonna like? People tried to sue McDonald's because their food tastes good.
How is that a
Like,
thing? Okay, the coffee lady, I can understand that because that was actually way more severe than anybody played it out to be. I seen like the real story of her, and that was bad. Like it was
well,
literally way too hot.
yeah,
But really, you're gonna sue people for your food tasting too good? That's serious.
yeah. They called it addictive.
Ah,
Let's see.
that's
Uh,
funny.
people sue McD for, I think, yeah, because they became fat for being fat.
Hey, do you think I
Weird. My
could try
finger
that?
slipped and it
Be
clicked
like,
with
"I'm
fatty.
sorry, I have 0 self-control, and I got fat off your food. I'm suing you because it's all your fault. It has nothing to do with me. It's all you." Why do people
Oh.
never take any accountability for their own actions ever? Just
That's
curious.
the thing. Yeah. Uh, lawyers or two obese teenagers in New York say McDonald's is to blame for their fatness. And then you see a lawsuit alleging food from McDonald's restaurants is responsible for making people obese got thrown out by a federal judge. Like,
Good, because if they had won that and that actually went anywhere, I'd be like, "Okay, this world is far beyond saving." Like, I'm already,
uh,
close to that point, but that would have, I think, tipped me right over the edge. That's just so sad. Like, I can't even imagine, like, sitting around one day and being like, "I'm fat. It's all McDonald's fault. Hmm. I'm gonna
yeah,
sue them." No, how about your 0 self-control and the fact that you keep going to these places? Like, maybe it's that, you know? Maybe? Maybe it's the fact you keep picking shit food. Yeah. No, no, no. It's McDonald's fault
you know,
because they keep putting out those ads, Justin Timberlake, loving it. Yeah, I was loving it. Oh, I was loving it.
some people are born with it. Maybe you're fat as fuck.
Possible.
Like the Maybelline commercial.
Maybe you're born with it. Maybe you're fat as fuck. There you go. Maybe.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, if but that is just so that is ridiculous. You're gonna hold the company responsible because someone used the product illegally. By definition, that would take them off the hook. Like, you use a vehicle as a mode of transportation, not a way to mow people down.
Oh my god, you just made me remember when you said getting people off the hook. Okay. I have a question for anybody out there listening, and I want to hear your comments below. I want to hear your comments, okay? So, if you're listening, I expect a comment. Okay. So, with everything that's going on in our world today. Now, if say
Take
I
everything you
committed
got.
hold on. Say I committed a murder and I killed some people. Okay? I'm a
Say what
certain
murder means.
I'm I'm 39, which is super gross. But yeah, I'm 39. Okay. So, I'm 39 years old. I killed some people. Okay? Now, if I say got arrested and then I said, "Well, I identify as a baby." Okay. If you can have men who identify as a woman go into a women's jail, if I then say that I identify as a baby, can I then get less charged? Because technically I'm a minor. I'm identifying as a minor. So, I mean, I couldn't get the death penalty, right? Doesn't matter how many people I killed. If I identify as a baby, I mean, only
You're a
so much
baby.
you
You're
can
too
do.
dumb.
Yeah.
You don't know any better. It's like the Simpsons where Maggie killed Mr. Burns.
Right. So I'd like to know people's comments below. Like, do you think that that is something that is fair? Now, do you think if I decided to identify as a baby that I should then get a lesser sentence just like, well, not just like, but um with close proximity to men who raped women, then all of a sudden saying that they identify as a woman to get put in a woman's prison, aka that princess love blah bitty blah bitty blah, whatever it was,
Oh no, there's someone already. There was someone already that did that.
with the baby thing? No, I know, that's what makes me think of it. I can't remember who it is, but what I'm saying, yeah, because that's literally a thing right now. Is somebody had they'd killed people and now they're identifying as a baby and they want like a doll and stuff like that in their cell and this and that, but
Yeah.
it's but yeah, so I want to know, like, do you think it's right for if a man sits there and rapes women, sorry, and then says that they identify as a woman after they get arrested, wasn't before, but after, and then they were allowed to go into a women's prison as a trans, and then they went there, raped other inmates, okay? So, do you think it would be this like I don't think any of this is fair. I think it's all absolutely ridiculous. Tell me how ridiculous you find this. Like please.
Oh,
Or if
okay.
you're
You want to start
totally
that whole?
in favor
You want to
of
start
it.
that whole thing over again?
No, I don't think I can. Hold on.
That I don't know what the fuck you were trying to ask. That was all fucked up.
Okay, hold on. So my question to that whole shit, the vomit that just came out of my mouth, is if somebody identifies as a baby, do you think they should be charged with a crime and or get a lesser sentence because technically they identify as a minor? That's my question. After all that word vomit that came out of my mouth, that is my question. So leave a comment below and let me know what you think.
All right. And with that shit question, let's get out of here.
You're welcome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening and taking a chance to hear what we have to say today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and like I said, share us with your friends, share us with your enemies, just share us all around. We like to be shared. Hope everyone has a great week. Enjoy your hump day. We will catch you again on Friday. And to anybody who's in the southern Manitoba area, drive safe, stay safe, and warm. All right. Bye, guys.